Hello class, this is our first assignment and the first part of the class, so I wanted to give you a rundown of just topic 2, how to write an effective introduction speech in overcoming nerves. So let me walk you through this. Here are the directions, and everything right here is typed out about what we're going to do. Underneath it, you'll also see the learning outcomes that we're going to be working on and what you're going to be graded on. So the first thing that you're going to do is click on your book. You're going to have a book for each section. So you'll open the book and you'll see different chapters. So chapter 1, chapter 2, and so forth. You want to make sure that you're reading all of these, as all of these will come into play for the discussions, for giving your speeches, and for everything that we do in this class. So you need to make sure that you're reading through all of these. So you'll read number 1, go through and read number 2. A lot of them are videos, short videos. And so after you go through and you read the 6 chapters of this book, you go back, you're going to introduce yourself here. Now, this is a speech class, so therefore you have to film a video. Make sure that you show your audience that your camera shot is straight. I can hear you, I can see all of you, that you're not reading it. So all of the directions are here. It's 1 to 2 minutes. If you have not shown me your ID and verified your identity through an email or through coming in and seeing me, then the beginning of this speech, hold up your ID. You can put your number, your thumb or finger over your ID number. I don't need that. I just need an ID with a picture and a name to verify identity. That is a requirement. So if you have yet to do that, just show your ID next to your face and I can check you off. You'll scan the audience to make sure that they're there. You need to have 4 adults, children, and stuffed animals. Do not work. Also, make sure your audience is facing you. They're not on their phone. They're not behind you. They need to be facing you. And so your grade, you get a grade for your audience. So just make sure that they're paying attention. So you're going to make sure that you answer these questions right here in order to get full credit. First, tell us who you are and where you're from. If you have kids, tell us. Where do you work? Just tell us your basic biographical information. Next, I want you to tell me why you are at Western. Talk about your short-term and long-term goals, your plans here at Western. And then I want you to reference our college catalog, which is you can find on the Western homepage, and tell us what you are majoring in and what classes you plan to take. And I want to know why you are picking these classes. Tell about your plans after Western. Then, lastly, you are going to think about Western as a whole and tell us your thoughts. Are there any organizations you find interesting? What are some of the events offered? Again, this means you're going to have to look at the calendar on the website. So you're just going to go to the WOSC main page, and I'll put a link in here for you. You can even just click on it. And just make sure that you're going through that and answering these questions. You can't just say, I don't know my goal. I'm not planning any events. I don't want to do any organizations. That won't cut it. So make sure that you are going through and really answering those questions. Here's the rubric I grade on. So there's no secret about what you're going to be graded on. It's all posted here. I won't read through it. But this is where you will add a new discussion topic, and you can simply copy and paste your link into there. You will then comment on some of your peers. You must make sure that you're giving substantial answers. Get to know your classmates. Get to know who's in this class with you. Lastly, in this part, I want to make sure that you guys are dressing for the occasion. Don't dress down. You don't have to dress up, but a wrinkled sweatshirt and your pajama pants isn't going to cut it. So that's where you're going to post your introduction video. Right here is, I'm just going to post your grade. You're going to see a lot of things here, and that's where I simply post your grade. So I grade on a rubric. So this, again, here's the rubric I grade on. And that's what we're doing this week. The first part of this class, you're going to read about public speaking and overcoming nerves, how to talk with confidence, and then you're going to post your introduction speech, and then I'm going to give you a grade for it. So I hope this helps clarify this section.